we're going to get started reading. Today's reading is called Stone Soup. This book, Stone Soup, is a folk tale. A folk tale is a story that's been passed down from time to time, and a folk tale helps you to hear a story that teaches a lesson. And this folk tale is about a guy named Tom, and you can see him on the front. Tom is very clever, but he really thinks that he can make soup out of a stone. Do you think that he can make soup out of a stone? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to find out by reading. But on the cover, I do see a pot and I do see a fire. So makes me think that he can make something. So we'll just have to see. So we're going to open up, and this is an old tale, and it is retold. So that means somebody's telling it again in a different way, maybe. Helen Lorraine is our author, and then it's illustrated by David Wenzel. So illustrated means that he drew all the pictures in the story. All right, here we go. A long time ago, a poor man named Tom was walking from town to town. So you can see that he has his walking stick in his hand. Okay. He had only his clothes and a big pot. Tom had no food and he was very hungry. But Tom was very clever. Clever means that he's smart and he knows how to do something really well. One day, Tom walked to a new town. He made a fire and filled his pot with water. Then he put the pot on the fire. So he put water in his pot and then he put it on the fire to heat up the water, just like you would boil water if you were making noodles. Soon people came to see what Tom was doing. "What are you making?" they asked. Tom held up a little stone. "Stone soup," he said. Then he plopped the stone into the bubbling water. So if he plopped it into the bubbling water, does that mean that he jumped? Or does that mean that he picked up the stone? Or does that mean that he dropped it into the bubbling water? I see some people that are watching him, and I see that they're interested, they're smiling, they like what he's doing. The people laughed. "You can't make soup from a stone," they snickered. "Yes, I can," said Tom. And he took a whiff of the bubbling water. That means he took a smell. Doesn't it smell good already? "But," Tom said, "it will taste even better with carrots." "I only have one carrot," said an old man, "but I'll put it in the pot." "Doesn't the soup smell delicious?" Tom asked. "But it will taste even better with onions." "I only have one onion," said a little girl, "but I'll put it in the pot." So people are sharing and putting their ingredients into the pot, adding on to Tom's already stone that he put in as an ingredient. People are sharing. "Doesn't the soup smell wonderful?" Tom asked. "But it will taste even better with potatoes." "We only have one potato," said two sisters, "but We'll put it in the pot. More people sharing ingredients. Ingredients are added to the soup to make it taste good. More and more people came to see the soup. They added beans and a turnip. Soon, everyone was looking at the bubbling soup. "If you bring bowls," Tom said, "we can all eat stone soup." Stone soup can always feed a lot of people. Look at all those people. So you can see they're adding the beans and the turnip. And now they're getting ready to eat it because it's almost done cooking. And that's how Clever Tom got people to work together. And that's how he made tasty soup from a little stone. The end. So, that was a great story. And now we're going to continue with our assignment.